So, this is how it happened.
Okay. What's your version of how we met?
My version of how we met was, so I was asleep, woken up by my homeboy saying that he was going to the game or whatever, FAMU game.
A football game.
Right. And he was like, hey man, I'm finna go to a game, you trying to go? I'm like, man, I gotta work. He was like, come on man, you might as well just get out, man, and just go. I was like, alright, bet. So I just went and bought a shirt. And I bought a little, shirt. I already had the pants. I threw the pants on, threw on my shoes. Bought a hat too. That's too what I needed to. Because I didn't have a haircut. So I needed a hat. So I went and bought a hat. And went to the game because I'm an ex-football player. We didn't really have to sit down and stuff like that. Like they let us go like near the or onto the field and stuff like that. So we was at the gate chilling. We went and sat down for a minute, got back up, went back to standing up again for some reason. And it was hot.
It was hot that day.
It was hot.
Really hot that day.
It was so hot. And
I remember I had a fan and it wasn't doing no justice. It was like I was just blowing
hot
air.
Had a heater.
Yeah, basically.
But I was just standing there and like my homeboy, he real friendly. I wanna say friendly. So homeboy real friendly. So he was just talking to everybody that came by and stuff. He's like, hey, how you doing? Talking to everybody. And me, I'm not really a talker. I don't really like to talk to people. They ain't sure if I don't know you. Like, I'm really, like, antisocial. Like, I don't really like to talk to people. And I just had a unit on my face because that's just my natural unit. Like, my natural face, I just always have a unit.
What's the name? Oh, that's a unit?
Meme up.
Oh, I didn't even know what that meant.
So,
okay.
I seen her. I looked at her. But I didn't, like, acknowledge her. I just looked at her and I was like, I just continue watching the game.
What mean?
I just looked. I seen a lot of people that day. I didn't really care. I was just like, And then, yeah.
That's so disrespectful.
It's not disrespectful. It's not disrespectful.
You said,
like,
You didn't even have to put in the part where you said,
What?
Okay,
like,
continue your story.
Thanks, y'all, man. It's
What's that? No.
Nah, but for real though, it's just then once we left, we was tired, man. It was almost time for me to go to work and stuff. I'm like, man, forget that, man. I'm ready to go. My boy was like, man, let's go, cause FAMU.
We won that day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they was losing too. They was losing.
Yeah.
And then they was coming back, and we was like, oh shoot, look at this dog.
Yeah, they actually won.
And then
I brought good lip.
Nah, I did.
Okay.
It was me. But we was all planning on going out. I think we were planning on going out. I was gonna not go to work. I think.
Terrible.
I wasn't gonna go to work. I was like, man, forget that, man. I'm gonna miss today, cause all the ex-football players came back, and it was all of us. Like it was like a reunion. We was like, man, bro, let's go out. But let's go to Top Flight. Cause we was all gonna go to Top Flight. We was gonna hang out. Then my cousin, he kept calling me, like, bro, come over here, come over here. And I'm like, nah. So I left. While I was leaving, my homeboy was like, hey man, my homegirl that I was talking to, friend want to talk to you. And I'm like,
it wasn't like I wanted to talk to him, but like I thought he was cute. But I'll tell y'all my version in a minute.
I'm like, man, which one? Because you talk to so many people. Which one was you?
You know who you are when you watch this video. Who we talking about?
I'm like, which one, man? He was like, the one girl she's short and she came over here, and I'm like, bro, listen, bro, I don't know nothing. I'm like, man, tell the girl to send a picture, because if she sent a picture and she's not up to par, I'm not wasting my time. That's messed up. Now that part messed up.
That was really messed up. I was high key turned off when she was like, cause my friend like she got the text in her phone. She was just like she looked like that, and then she told me. I was just like, and at first I was just like, nah, bro, like I'm not even. But I'll tell y'all that in a minute.
Bro, that was funny. But I seen the picture and I was like, all right, yeah, man, give her my number. And
what did you think when you saw the picture?
Was off. I was like, she's pretty.
Okay.
Yeah.
After it.
Yeah, but I looked. It's like,
Well, my side of the story is like everybody that knows me knows that I am a homebody. Like I like to be at home. Like I'm not like a party girl. Never have been. I don't think I ever will be. I like the comfort of my own home. Less things happen. I mean, So I had never been to a football game, so I was just like, I told my friend, and I'm the type of person, I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm the type of friend that will make plans with you, like, in the moment. I'll be like, oh, yes, we could do all this, make all these plans, and then when the day comes and the time comes, I'm just like, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make it. Like, that is me. I am that friend. Like, so.
Mrs. Unreliable.
Yeah, you basically just don't want to make no plans with me. Like, don't do it. So, my friend, like, we have planned it, like.
With me.
Yeah.
Like, yo, man, we going out.
Yeah.
I was like.
Yeah, he just like me in that sense. So, like, my friend, I think it was like a few days prior to us actually going to the game, we had made these plans. So, like, when the day came, like, I woke up that morning and I was just like, man, I don't even want to go to this game. But I had already told my friend I was going to go, and then I was like, I told her I would meet her. So, I was like, oh, like, I was really debating, like, not going, but I was just like, let me keep my word this one time. So, I ended up going to my friend's house, and stop. Sorry, y'all. No, go away.
Mello always want to play.
Go. So I ended up going to my friend's house, meeting her at her house, and then I rode with her and her boyfriend to the game. So, like, we're on the way to that game, and I'm just, like, in the backseat, like, it was hot. Like he mentioned, it was really hot. So when I get hot, I'm already annoyed. But I wasn't, like, annoyed at the moment, but, like, I knew I was going to be hot, so I was just like, let me try to make the best of the situation. So we get to the game, and, like, we sitting outside, like, and we're just hot. And I'm looking around, like, mind you, I had never been to, like, a college football game. And so, like, I'm just looking around, like, at everything, and all I see is people, like, on the sidelines and all this stuff. So just like his friend, my friend is very social, and I'm a very social person also, friendly. But, yeah, very, but my friend ain't friendly. My friend's just actually social. Your friend is friendly. So anyway, but I'm a social person also, but just in a different way. Like, I'll be social, but I don't need to hang out with you social. Like, hey girl, so you know what's up? But that's it. Like, I don't need to do all that.
Fake.
No, I'm not fake. I just
She's
like.
useful too, so you know that.
I'm not fake. I just don't need to hang out with you, like, for real. Like, let's be, like, really cool. But anyway, so was it halftime?
Yeah, it was halftime.
It was halftime. My friend was like, oh, I'm going to walk around. I'm going to talk to some people. And so I was like, okay, cool. So me and her boyfriend were, like, walking with her. But it seemed like every other person she was stopping to talk to. So we were just like, so after a while, like, we were just standing behind her as she spoke to people. So, like, I believe his friend was the last person, like, our friends are friends. So, like, I believe he was the last person she stopped and spoke to. So, like, we were standing, like, behind her, me and her boyfriend, and we were both looking at each other like, we are so ready to sit down. Like, she just stopped to talk to everybody. And, then, like, I was just standing there, like, oh, my God, like, looking at her, like, when's she going to turn around so we can go? And when she turned, like, when I looked up, like, I saw her and then her friend, or his friend, whatever, their friend, and then I saw him, and the only reason I really noticed him is because he's really tall. So I was like, that he's tall, but he wasn't looking my way. So then, like, all of a sudden, he, like, turned around, and I was like, he was, like, looking at me, and I looked, and I was like, okay. And I turned away. And so then he turned around, and I was, like, talking to my friend's boyfriend. I was like, dang, he cute. And he was like, why don't you go talk to him? And I was like, no, like, that's weird. He's like, he's just a person. And I was just like, but he don't know me, like, that's just weird. And he was just like, oh, he can get to know you. And I was just like, nah. So then I was like, you better not say nothing to Jaya, which is my friend. And so, like, we went and, like, she finally came on, we went and sat back down. And so I was like, we were, like, just watching the game, and, like, randomly I turned around, I was like, man, I was talking to her boyfriend, I was like, man, I should just say something. He was like, I told you. And then she was like, what you talking about? And so her boyfriend ended up telling her, and she was like, oh, I could just hit my friend up. And I was like, no, don't do that. And she's like, I already sent him a text. And I was like, dang. And then she was like, oh, and I was like, oh, I think that's them, because, like, I could see him easily because he's so tall. So, like, I saw them walking. I was like, oh, they about to leave anyway, so it don't even really matter. And then she was like, oh, it's okay. I just wrote him on Snapchat. He'll probably answer that faster. And she did. And then, like, literally within, like, a minute, he wrote back and was like, send a picture. And I was just, like, so turned off. I was just like,
listen, man, ain't nobody finna blind date or blind anything. So
it's not that, but that's not the first thing, like, you, like,
you don't know. No, you gotta see, because you're not just gonna say, yeah, man, give out my number to any girl that wants my number. Like, no. Just like if you was to look psycho, I would have been like, nah, man, give out my number. Let me give out my work number. Nah, I'm gonna give you my work number. I was like, dang, bro, I should have gave her my work phone just in case she was crazy.
So anyway, so I was just like, whatever. And then I was gonna send him a picture, not that type of picture for y'all.
It was cute. It was a cute picture too.
Yeah, it was just like a cute like picture, and
It was the picture of the day too, of that day.
What you mean?
Of you going out to the game. You sent a picture of like I guess you.
I think she sent multiple pictures because I know she sent
one.
She sent one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, she sent him a picture, and he was like, his name is Vic. Here's his number.
I was gonna say my name was Tavon Johnson just in case, and then have it sent to my. See.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, listen, man, you get a lot of crazy people, man. So I be trying to throw them off, but I was like, man, she's pretty. Go ahead, yeah,
So
yeah.
as soon as I like went, because remember my friend is communicating for me through her Snapchat to her friend.
Because your phone was off.
No, my phone wasn't off. My phone was dead.
Yeah, that's off.
Whatever. So it wasn't dead yet. Yeah. So as soon as like I was gonna send the picture, my phone died, and I was like, dang, I don't got no picture. And I think that's why she ended up sending the picture that of what I was actually wearing that day, because I had posted on Facebook before he went to the game. And so like when he sent the picture back, like my friend wanted to tailgate after the game, so I was like, dang, like my phone dead, like I can't even like, I wasn't necessarily ready to go, but I was like excited to like hit him up. So I was just like, dang, like I don't know how long we gonna be here tailgating, so I'm just walking around sad, my phone dead, like dang. And so I finally get home, like we go back to her house, I get in my car and go home, and it's like 12. It's like 12 something that night.
Hit me up.
And I'm like, should I, like, and so I called my friend, like, for one, I hit him up, and I was like, thinking to myself before I hit him up, like, is it too late? Like, is that thottish? Like, I was really.
Get the wrong vibe.
Right, I was really like, I don't know if I should hit him up, it's kind of late.
That's funny.
But I was just like, I'm gonna hit him up, whatever, it's not that big of a deal. So I wrote him, and then he was like, oh, hey, what's up? And I was just like, oh, he wrote back. Because I was low-key expecting him to be asleep. So I was like, dang, he wrote back. Because, mind you, they left way before we left the game. Because they left, like a little bit after the third quarter started. Mm-hmm. And then we were still there after tailgate. So I was, like, thinking he was asleep because I hadn't seen him in a few hours. So when he, like, wrote me back, I was like, oh, I got to respond. Like, And then he ended up just being like, I was like, something like, I was scared to speak to him. He was like, why? And all this stuff. And he was like, you could have just said something, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, no, that's weird.
I'm still a cool person. Like, if you say something, I'm going to say, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to be like, But I should be like, I was like, hey. I would have said, hey. How you
right. And I wish I had the messages, but I didn't know my phone had deleted the messages, like, after a certain time. Because I was planning on keeping them, but it didn't work out that way. But anyway, he basically ended up saying, like, hey, let's hang out. And I was kind of like, I called my friend to say, like, basically for her to talk me out of it, like, no, that's stupid.
Yeah, don't go over
But, people don't ever answer the phone when you need them to answer the phone.
Never.
So, before she called me back, I was like, I don't know. And then he was like, I'm not going to try you. Like, I promise I'm not going to try you.
Yeah.
Like, I just want to talk. Like, we can literally stand outside or we can just sit in your car and talk, like, whatever. Right. But I'm not going to try you. Like, I'm really not. And I was just like...
I'm not like a type of person that I like to text it or call over the phone.
And I'm not a texter either.
Yeah,
so, it was like, okay, I like that because I don't like texting for it either. Right. So, I was just like, this is stupid. But I replied back and I was like, cool. I was like, but I remember saying I can only stay for like 30 minutes though.
Yeah, she said she could only stay for 30 minutes. I'm like, oh, that's fine.
I was like, because it's late. Yeah, I was like, it's late and I don't really know you like that.
Yeah.
And I can only stay for like 30 minutes. And he was like, cool, like we just sit and talk. Cool. Then my friend called me back and I was like, yeah, I need you to call me before to let me know that this is stupid. But, you didn't call me back enough times. And she was like, well, just send me the address. Because he had sent me the address to his house. And so she was like, send me the address. What's his name? Send me his number. So I got you. I said, cool. So I felt a little safer knowing that she had his address.
Notes. Make sure you always send your address to somebody when you go somewhere. Yeah.
So I felt better knowing that she had his address and she had his number and his name. So I felt better. So I went over there, y'all. We sat in the car for like 4 4 or 5 hours.
I think it was going 5 o'clock.
Yeah, we were just like, it was no awkward moment.
No awkward moment.
Like
we went to Walmart. I always go to Walmart.
We went to. Nah, this is stupid. Do not do what I did.
That's Walmart.
Well, don't do what he did. He jumped in the car with me. We went to Walmart because his car. So I thought he was lying, right?
She thought I didn't have no car. So
I thought he didn't have a car because he was like, I think he had told me like I would come to your place, but my car's in the shop, so you would have to come over here. Go that way. And I was just like, in my head, I was thinking like, he ain't got no car. He ain't got to lie, Craig. You ain't gotta lie.
I'm not a liar. I don't lie about anything. I tell you the truth. Even if it hurts your feelings, I'm gonna say it. Like, period. Like, because one, you're no one to lie to. Honestly, if I can't lie to the up high, why would I lie to you? Who are you to lie to? So, I always keep it real and I always tell the truth. You know.
So, but that I didn't know him at the time, so I was just like, whatever. Like, okay, whatever. So I was like, cool, y'all. We sat in the car.
You wanna know why I didn't have my car?
I don't even know why you didn't have your car.
The reason why I didn't have my car. No, one was watching. That's why I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna tell you the real reason why, because my mom's watching. I won't watch the show.
Okay, well, were you gonna tell me though?
You didn't know
just
why I had my car?
No.
Oh.
Okay, well.
Okay, so I'll tell you the reason. Okay, so I was cutting my homeboy's hair, because I'm a barber. Like,
this is new to me.
I was cutting my homeboy hair, and my friend, she wanted to go get something to eat. And
she was really your friend?
Yeah, she's my friend. Okay. And I was like, alright.
Go.
Yeah, so I was like, yeah, man, just go ahead, take the car, go down the street, go ahead and, grab something to eat. Man, I'm cutting hair, my phone is on silent, I'm cutting hair. Look down at my phone, 11 missed calls. I'm like, bro, I didn't even think about it. I was sitting there still cracking jokes. I'm like, man, why she calling blowing me up like this?
The girl?
Yeah. And I'm like, okay, answer the phone. And she's like, hey, I got in an accident. I was like, what? Oh, man.
She had your car?
She had my car and got in an accident in my car.
Did your mom know that?
No, she doesn't.
Now she does,
though. Yeah. So, I was heated. I was so mad. I was cussing. I literally walked around the whole neighborhood just cussing myself, just walking around.
Was it like bad? A bad accident?
At first, it wasn't. When I first seen it, my car coming around the corner, I'm like, man, my car still look good. There's probably a little dent or something. I can knock it out. Because, I repair, man. I can do that. That's no problem. And then the closer she got, the more angry I got. And then, like, once she got, like, 20 feet away from me, I went, what in the world? Like, I just went crazy.
What did she do?
She was, FAMU, like, the stadium.
Yeah.
I mean, not the stadium, the basketball court, thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you make that left, you go down the hill when you're making a left, when you make that first left. Alright, say we was coming from the rec center, right?
Yes.
We're driving past.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Okay, that left when you're going down the hill.
Mm-hmm.
She was going down the left to make a hill, and instead of the guy stopping at the stop sign, he came up a little bit just to so you can see.
Yeah. Because it's a blind spot.
Right. So when she came, I guess she turned too much and tapped his car.
She cut it short.
What? Yeah, man.
Well,
I was so heated. She paid for everything, and that's why I was at the game. Too.
What you should be more worried about is the fact that your mama now knows.
My mama now knows. So my mom's going to be angry at me, but that's fine, because guess what? She paid for everything.
Well, back to the story. So, we talked about, we just talked about all kind of stuff, like life and, future, what we wanted to be,
It was fun.
All the things you could talk about in 5 hours.
Right. Everything you could text, and when you text and you 9 out of 10 don't even know what you want to talk about, it'd be so dull. But
it wasn't even shallow conversation though.
Right.
It was we would talk about a subject and then go in depth about it and then just move on.
Right.
It was just dope.
So writing an essay.
Yeah, pretty much. So then I don't know, we just ended up going to Walmart. He wanted some
water and milk.
And so we went to Walmart, and then when we came back from Walmart, I just walked in his house. I just helped him get his groceries.
Out.
And I put his groceries up, and we went back to my car.
Back to the whip.
And we talked for maybe 30 more minutes. And I was like, okay, it's almost 6 o'clock. I'm going to go home.
But once my whip came out.
And what he said was, this is what he said before I left him on the first night that I met him.
And it was true, so that's not even.
He said, you know we're gonna miss each other, right? When you leave.
Some player stuff right there.
Right.
That ain't good.
It was cute. cute
some
though
player stuff.
because it didn't sound playerish.
Corny and playerish.
But it didn't sound playerish. Like usually you could be like, but it was just like, and I was like, yeah,
sound
right.
pretty cocky too.
Yeah. And I was just like, yeah, right. He was like, no, for real, like
Yeah.
we are. And he was like, let me know when you get home. And I was like, all right. And
She never let me know.
I did that night.
But yeah, that night you did. But you never do it though. Like,
No.
You want to be like, yo, let me know when you get
I
home.
never did. But you don't either.
Oh man, I could take care of myself.
So, but yeah, and ever since then, like literally every day, like, well, I wouldn't say we talk every day, like, because sometimes we don't talk now. Like, we just go like a day without talking. Well, not now, not lately, but like maybe a month or so back.
Yeah.
Like, we used to just like go like a few days without
Sometimes you
talking
just need time.
to get stuff.
Yeah, just space.
Because me, I'm the type of person, like, I'm really like, if I'm attached to you, I'm attached. Not attached in a like clingy way, but like, if we cool, we cool. But sometimes, like, I just don't want to deal with nobody.
Right.
Sometimes I just want to
Me
be by
too.
myself.
I'm
like silence.
really an extra introvert.
You're an
extra
introvert.
Extra introvert.
Yeah.
I'm a mixture, but
He said
I
it.
really don't like people. And some days I just really don't like her. I just feel like, bro, I don't want to be around you today. No, it's just some days I just don't.
Sometimes, like, yeah, and I'm a Gemini, so it's like I'm either really like gung ho,
and I'm a Sagittarius, so you know we stubborn. If you ain't texting
stubborn, but like I'm
you
really
know.
like gung ho, or I'm really like no, like I'm either for it or I'm against it, like. So yeah, but that is the gist of how we met. This was like 6 months, almost 6.5 months ago. Wait, what's...
That's good, because I didn't know. I
Wait.
didn't want to say nothing.
April 25th will be 7 months.
Oh, that's the 26th.
25th. Remember, I said the 24th, and then he was like, technically, it was 12th Monday, so technically it's 25th.
Oh yeah, I did.
So
I'm
yeah,
gonna give
April
it to you.
25th it'd be like 25 months.
Whoa.
April 25th it'll be 7 months since we've been talking. So, which is weird because we're so different. Like we're really, I think the reason that we're able to like not get annoyed with each other as much as like we could is because we have kind of like the same sense of humor.
Mm-hmm.
Although I'm just a little bit more sensitive sometimes.
Yeah, she's very sensitive.
But at the
Like,
end of
she
the
can crack a joke, but once you crack a joke, she's like, oh. It's like, come on, bro. Like, you can't start something. And that's why sometimes when she crack jokes, I just be like, all right, I'm gonna let it slide. Haha, it's funny, and I just don't say nothing back. But yeah.
But for the most part, we have like the same sense of humor. It's like I could do stuff around him, and like it would be like he either ignore it because like it's normal, or he'll like laugh at it and then just keep it moving, and I'll do the same. But if I do it around somebody else that's really like uptight, it'll just be like,
oh my God, what are you doing?
You need to stop.
Yeah,
like,
being weird is being normal when you're with me. Like, if you're being goofy and you're being, oh man, I'm gonna give it back to you and it's gonna be a great time. But if you're being laid back.
That's why when he
I'm not
told me
saying
that
nothing.
he doesn't like to like talk and stuff, I was just like, I don't believe you. You always talking.
Yeah, I only talk, like, if I get to know you and you seem cool, then I'll show you my personality. But if we don't know each other, I'm like, lay back. And she put me on to this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, y'all make sure y'all like this video, subscribe. Please subscribe. And, yeah, we're trying to get to 100 subscribers soon. I don't want to put a date on it.
Yeah.
But make sure y'all, make sure you subscribe.
100. Soon we're gonna get some shirts. Need some shirts. Adri&Vic shirts. Adri&Vic shirts.
Yeah, he can't get it right.
I can never get that right. I always say
my
Audrey.
name is Adriana.
Yeah, and I say Adriana, but when we say, like, when I cut it short, it's Audrey. And
But
she's
it's Adri,
like, it's
though.
Adri. And I'll be like, bro, it's Audrey, man.
But yeah, just let us know how y'all like the video. Make sure you comment down below. Also, share this video so that your friends can also subscribe, and we will see you in the next one. It's me, Adri.
It's your boy, Vic.
Later. Boom. Yo.
It's your boy, Vic.
And it's me, Adri, and today I'm cutting his hair.
Oh, shit. Hey, man, she never cut hair before, so